Let me see. I'm not part of the promoters, but I'll support the bill if it comes to the floor of the House. The reason being that, and let me even add to the anti-vigilantism and land guyism that he talks about. Even our new Land Act, even under Section 1213, goes directly against land guards and even the promoters of land guards. I mean, so I don't see anything wrong that as a society, if we want to protect certain social and cultural values, we must be seen as being anti those individuals. You talked about it that we are in a democracy. Yes, that is why we should also be governed by laws and rules. Nobody has a problem, technically, with anybody who would want to engage in a certain activity that the person may feel that a person has a right or a preference towards. But immediately the person makes it profound and it has the ability to affect society and shakes its social structure. There is the need for us to talk about it. We represent people. And the voice of the people should be heard. You remember when there was this introduction of this curriculum in our schools? Look at the uproar. CSE. Almost every single person went up in arms against that. So why should it? Because at the end of the day, it was being said, but it was a gradual introduction of some of these, what we may term as queer preferences into the lives of our young ones. But social phenomenon and how people try to push it into society.
In fact, the Q in the LGBTQ.
Yeah, is this queer? People try to pull some of these social phenomena that they would want to have accepted in society through some of these ways of trying to push them out there. We start talking about it. I have even said that if it's possible for us, we probably should not even give airtime for the discussion of it. Because the more we discuss...
Whether for or against?
Yeah, whether for or against, we give a blackout on that. We should not give people an opportunity to articulate certain things.
Isn't that what we've been doing all these years, and now we see that they actually have a base?
Yes, it's because we've given them an opportunity to be articulating these things.
I thought it's because we've gone very quiet.
No.
We've pretended that that does not exist.
That is why they've come back, because we are giving them an opportunity to articulate their views. That is why they even have the effrontery to
So they are first trained.
Yeah, they are first trained. That they would want to even have association now. They go about having lunches and the rest. And now it would one day...
They have an office.
Yeah, you look at that.
They've acquired a property.
So what would happen is that now it's becoming, oh, who are they? Oh, why are you antagonizing them? Oh, leave them. Oh, I mean, it's their preference, it's their choice. But your choice must also be guided under a democracy. Otherwise, at the end of the day, just as my brother said, you'd have these association of, say, prostitutes, you have association of, say, armed robbers, you have an association of all of these individuals, because they also have a choice and a preference. And we are in a democracy. Must we lead them? We must be going back to the foundations of our society and make sure that those institutions of our society are well protected and engraved in our hearts and in our minds. Otherwise, we will not have a future. I mean, that is the problem.